I think that's a great way to salute your fellow people.
I can't believe you just did that.
Run out loud, gotta run on. Keep on running till the sun goes down. Run out loud, better run on. Run all day till you can't be found. Run out loud, gotta run on. Keep on running till the sun goes down. You can outrun the devil, but you ain't gonna outrun me.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 24. We are back again, live from the backyard of my house.
Where it's really warm.
It is
and
so warm here.
cozy and a very, very professional setup.
Thank you very much.
balmy.
Well, there's no need to. You're embarrassing me now. So cool.
Come here, we all had to start somewhere.
We're
Listen.
still starting though. 8 months in.
Listen,
No, 6 months in, are we?
I first started training in a pigsty, and that led me on to be one of the strongest humans on the planet, the world's strongest man.
What pigsty?
Pigsty out in Castlemahon.
Seriously?
Yeah, out in Trevor's place.
What?
It was.
What did you do out in the
What were you
pigsty?
lifting? Pigs.
Pigs. We just stick a pig on the end of the bar. How many pigs did you lift today? That's where the old saying comes from. How many pigs did you lift today?
I don't believe that is a
It's
saying.
like, you know, horsepower is for cars, pig power is
power
for
for
strong
strongmen.
men. Yeah.
Jesus, there must be 10 pig power on him.
Okay,
She
all
seems
right.
to be up on 27 pig power
Makes
now, I'd
sense.
say.
Eddie Hall has about
50 pig power, I'd say.
50
is he?
pig powers each leg.
Each leg, yeah.
And
Multiples
based
of.
on how fast they can run.
Do you know Eddie Hall was tested before? He does all these like human tests, and they reckon on each leg he had the power of a 1.4 Corsa. On each leg.
Transformers, robots in disguise.
I
I could literally see him being some big massive truck.
oh yeah, do you remember we were talking about that during the week, that the Elon Musk's what's that car called again?
Cybertruck.
The Cybertruck. I would love one.
Why?
It looks like some
It's-
tissue paper folded over.
You look like tissue paper folded over.
Origami. It's an origami car.
But the Elon Musk, what's it called again? Cybertruck is not
Cybertruck.
allowed in the UK, but
Good.
a tank is. You're allowed to drive your tank around the place in the UK.
No, you're not.
Yeah, you are.
No, you're not.
I literally proved it to you.
You said Eddie drove one. And
Because
then
it's
you
road
sent me.
legal.
How is it road legal to drive a tank?
Listen to me.
I
spoke to Eddie's not going around driving a tank like going against the law. It is road legal. He's driving he collects his son in school.
And what
and
does
his
he do?
son is-
Park it up in front of
Literally,
the
yeah.
house.
He's fuck all else to do but take his tank out on a drive to collect his son. Like, how long does the round trip take him from home to school to home?
Who
Jeez,
cares?
they go fast enough.
Yeah,
they?
they do. They
Yeah.
go fast.
Did you see the video where he goes through the drive-through and he used to get the little stick and put it out through the window to grab it? It is funny.
I think it's funny, yeah. Like if you can do it.
So he went and bought a tank.
Yeah.
How
It's
much?
such an Eddie thing though. Like,
That is absolutely an Eddie thing to do.
do you know, Eddie's class is sound.
How
He's
do
a
you
nice
get
guy.
insurance and tax and all that?
Easily enough. You have to change the metal tracks to rubber tracks, I think, so you don't rip up the road, obviously.
Oh, okay.
I bet you there's a couple of small things. Needs a seatbelt. No bombs.
Inside it.
For what? Like the
No bombs.
That's just crazy. Imagine, like, oh, fuck it, we're after running out of milk and butter. Hang on, I'll go down to Tesco, down the tank.
Imagine it'd take you ages to open the door and climb into the
Actually,
tank and close the door.
it'd
and
be so-
start
well-
it.
Where do you put your shopping? There's no boot in it.
There is.
There's a boot in a tank.
Well, like that's where you just carry the armour and
The boot
bullet-
must be tiny, though.
bullets. If I was loud, I would be up and down the street of Rackeel in a tank.
We'd
Oh,
be up
imagine
and down
us
the street telling
buying-
people we're not related to him.
Come on.
Buying all our second-hand furniture,
know-
driving over to Limerick City to put a wardrobe in the back of a tank.
Do you know when one of these fucking idiots pulls up in front of you to have a chat with someone else? Excuse me.
5,
I'd get a speaker. 5, 4. Watch this, lad. 3. Done.
Yeah.
Done.
There's merits, all right, to driving a tank.
Could you drive it up Ruska Hill, the hairpin bend? Get
Yeah.
it past the bridge?
They can literally do the I don't even know what you'd call it.
Pick up their skirt and there's two legs running.
Do you know, like the new cars
in
can
the
do now?
cartoons.
Do you know, like the new cars can do now? They can literally do a thing, and they can, like, you just pull up alongside your
Why
parking
didn't they just make
space.
them that way to begin with? God.
Oh, and the tires turn that way and it goes
Yeah.
inwards.
Just yeah,
That's
because
actually
it's a lot of
really
engineering.
old design from like the early 1900s.
Yeah, they just couldn't obviously make a car drive
Sideways.
200 kilometers
I
an
can.
hour. By God, you can.
Into piers.
By God, you can.
As can he.
It only takes a few pints.
That's all. I'm an excellent driver sober.
And an even better one drunk.
I came across this thing yesterday, right? I'm not happy about it. And when there's shit going down, I'm going to call it out. So I came across this receipt from, I'm going to name and shame them. Not a bother to me.
Do not.
Oh,
Not
Do not.
a bother to me. I
right.
thought you were going to say it again. Zest at Sheridan Lounge, Shannon Airport.
Oh, I
Zest.
saw this.
What? That do the juices and
They
stuff?
do, well, no, Zest do the coffee and the pints. The pints, where you buy the pints in Shannon Airport.
Oh, okay.
Is that
Right.
Zest where you buy the pints? Because I saw this about
Well, the
pints.
Sheridan Lounge is called.
It's a Sheridan Lounge, yeah.
So the Sheridan Lounge in Shannon Airport, right? Oh, Chris, it's your drink actually. 2 pints of Coors Light, much,
€14.
17 fucking euro. So for 2 pints of Coors Light,
Scandalous.
And Coors is basically water.
it's made for probably, check there, Siobhan.
That's for
It's
teenagers.
probably made for less than my arse is with. It's made for less than probably €1.
Probably, yeah.
There's probably 16 euro in a tax.
€17.
17 quid for 2 pints. Like, if that's the
That's
case,
taking the piss.
it is taking the
It is
piss
taking
because
the piss.
if you just have 5 pints with a friend, that's €100 nearly.
Oh my God.
I can only get British. So the British Beer and Pub Association recently revealed that landlords make 12p profit per pint. That's very small. That's a really
It is
tight
tiny because I
margin.
remember when I was a bouncer back in the day, hey, shout out to all the boys, that the pub I used to work in, he used to be giving out all the time because the government kept rising the price of the pint, which means
Yeah,
he couldn't
the
rise
margin
it.
is tight.
And he used to be making like 13 cent a pint.
Well, Sheridans aren't falling foul of that problem at bloody, what, €8 a pint or whatever it is, €8-9. That's ridiculous.
Most of it goes back to the breweries, does it not?
No, it goes to the taxman. There's like, fuck, I bet you in that there's at least 13 euro of it tax.
Oh my God.
Check that there,
So we
Siobhan.
should
Burn it.
we should rise up against them and nobody drink alcohol anymore.
Yeah.
Make your own alcohol. All you need is grapes and sugar.
I'll tell you what, I
And
wouldn't pay
time.
that for a pint. No way. No way.
I'd give it back to him. I said, I wouldn't
Yeah.
thank you for it.
No, wouldn't thank you for it, sir. You can keep
Actually,
it.
I'd go, no.
No.
No, sir, it doesn't taste right. Thank you.
But though that's not such an unusual price anymore for somewhere like that, like Temple Bar or Dublin, you know, any of the big cities all
still
charge
doesn't-
big money.
I don't think that makes a good excuse for charging that though.
But where did you see it anyway? The story or who was given out or
I saw it as well and I can't remember where I
I saw it on Facebook, I think.
Yeah.
I was
just
on the
some
page.
random person who was traveling?
Random person. I said, you know what, I'm going to do
And it took
shout
off.
out. The server was, should I say her name? It's nothing to do with her. Sure.
It's nothing to do with
It's
her.
nothing to do with Olga. I mean, fuck.
But not even that, like, what's the point in even complaining? Because nothing will change.
Well, if you don't complain, it definitely won't change.
That's why you need shows like this to call it out.
Call it out. We're here to call out.
Yes, we hold such clout.
Yeah.
Share the lounge, you're a cunt.
Sort your shit out.
Fight me.
I dare you.
I dare you fight me.
Nothing like an airport pint, though.
Nothing like.
There is,
I
if
don't
your
know, I've-
fucking, if your pocket is raped before you leave the bloody airport. It
Okay, I'm talking in terms of feelings. Do you know, you're on your way on, like, going on your holidays and you have your airport pint and it's like, yes.
well, just
this
as well,
is it
then
now.
you get to Spain where it's like £2 a pint. €2.
Not anymore, it isn't.
Do you know what's, I don't like actually drinking alcohol on the plane so much.
No.
I'd rather the airport pint
It's too hard to go to the
beforehand.
toilet.
Yeah, it's a pain in the hole.
And I'd be getting stuck in the toilet. I'd be trying to turn and I get fucking stuck.
Oh, they're not made for larger folk like yourself.
No.
No.
Do you fit in the seat? An airport, and a little airplane seat? I say that because flying home from London, there was these two funny ass guys from Boston. They were brilliant, but I was like this in
Boston.
between the two of them, you know, because they're fully
Boston.
grown men, and like I was getting a bead on the way home, and I was quite uncomfortable and getting a bit, let me out of here. You can't go anywhere. Squashed into a seat because they're quite slim.
I hate that.
They're
Do you
extremely
get
small.
squashed
Yeah.
into? What if you were in the middle seat now, Patrick?
When I go to America, I'll make a request. I would like, if you have any business class, I will take them because I'm going to be uncomfortable and I'm going to make 2 people beside me uncomfortable. And I did it on the way home from
Verbally outside of his build.
World's Strongest Man, and they bumped me up to business class. Business class.
Do you know what's better than business? Business.
That's what we call it in the business class.
Did you have to pay for it though?
Bizarre. No.
No, of course he didn't. He doesn't pay for anything.
Well, if there's a spare seat, do you know, let's put the big fucking reject up in the front.
Yeah, the awkward fella. I suppose,
That's
yeah,
him
you
there,
get
the
it, I
fella
suppose,
with
yeah.
tattoos.
Is that the card you pull now when you get to the desk? Look at the size of me. Come on.
A
Bump me
friend,
up.
I go like this,
come
watch
here.
it. You don't expect him to fit an economy, do you?
A friend of mine was traveling recently, and I didn't think it happened anymore. Or, you know, it's like one of those urban legends. But the Mile High Club has 2 new members.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, I don't know.
How?
She saw some. They came out of the bathroom together, and everyone's like,
Sure.
Isn't that not illegal?
I
Yes.
bet all he was doing was removing her hair from her face as she was delicately vomiting into the toilet.
No, he was her carer. Oh. I'm joking. I assume that's what you would say. Like, what, you know, 2 people coming out of the bathroom. Like, what do you say it is?
I wouldn't if I wanted to.
It's too fucking small.
We're talking about
Love
the
will
toilet.
find a way. I just wouldn't be bothered. Like
And then 9 months later, we called her Aer Lingus.
there'll be a load of Eowans, your man from Carlo Weather was saying, after the storm.
Or Ophelia after the last one.
Is there many, I
2017,
wonder?
was it?
Airport toilet confessions. It's too small.
It's, but also like the door is wafer thin, so anything that went on, surely you'd hear it.
Wafer.
Wafer.
Wafer thin.
Wafer thin.
What happened to wafer thin?
It's funnier if you say it like that. Like the microwave.
Microwave, yeah.
You use the microwave to make your
Like
porridge in the morning.
Bosna's class.
Exactly
There'd be
that.
no more about that.
Yeah.
Or like shahadi.
Shahadi boys.
Oh, Christ.
Christ.
Yeah. Go on.
Oh, Christ. Shout out to the cunt in Salthill in Galway.
Okay.
Do you remember
what
that
did
big
he
massive storm there? What was it called?
do? Eowyn. Like
Eowyn,
the other
yeah.
day.
Eowyn.
Yeah, like yesterday
Yeah.
morning. Can I
Like
move that
literally
light? It's like there's
yesterday.
a headlights of a car coming toward me. Is what that is like.
Yes, you may.
Do we? Do we have some kind of light sensitivity or something?
There's something wrong with you.
Or else it's the lights.
Because it doesn't bother me at all. I'm used to the lights that goes,
Yeah, there's a dimmer switch on it.
See, the bottom one, or maybe it's the top one.
The top one.
See,
It's
yeah,
the
that
top
one, yeah. Try that.
It's not.
Okay, try the other one.
the other one.
Well, if it's not that
There
one,
we
it's the
go.
other one. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah. If it isn't one, it's the other.
So the cunt in Salthill, you always get these fucking arseholes.
Right, okay.
In the middle of the storm, big massive waves crashing into rocks. You
Yeah.
had this fucking prick.
No, don't tell me he was going swimming in it.
Yeah. Dived into the middle of it.
Oh, my
By the
God.
ways, the big hard man, I'm going to jump here. I'm going to jump here into the...
Did he have to be rescued?
No.
Because
But
he died.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he was washed out into the sea. But like, that prick, right, could
I
easily...
couldn't
even
hear
if
you
you're
while
the-
I was fixing the headlights over there. What happened?
So this fella in Salt Hill, basically, like they usually do, go swimming when there's big, massive storms because they want everyone to know what hard men they are.
I
But
think
then
they're
they
called...
deserve everything that's coming to them.
It's not even that. It's that
that
you
the-
put the
other
lives of
people
emergency workers at risk as
Exactly.
well.
Stop it.
It's a fucking
I was
selfish thing to do.
once- I was once an emergency worker. I used to be a fireman. Shout out to all the boys.
A second set of boys you want to shout out to.
And I'd leave him there.
Good luck and thanks.
Yep.
I'm like,
Bye.
we're over here anyway if you get tired of drowning.
You made a
Yeah, you can
decision.
make
Stick
your
by
way.
it. Yeah. Bye bye.
But so you don't have an end. We don't know what happened.
No, we don't know.
Only that he went out
only just
swimming.
he went in and they are called pricks.
Arseholes.
I hope he hears this and he's the one that jumped in and was like, hey, that's me.
That's
So
a
he's
ridiculous thing to
clearly
do.
alive because
He's
of
clearly-
the intervention of people who he put at risk
Not
through
all
his
men,
choices. Not
but
all
it's
men.
always a
It's
man.
always a man.
That what?
A fella now would do
He'll
that. Of
take a
course, a
risk.
fella would do that.
Yep.
There should be another name for them. I
Yeah.
hate being in the same category as these cunts.
No, there's scientific papers on it.
On
and
cunts?
no, risk taking. And men take risks like way more often than women do. A split of like 95-5 or 90-10, like way higher than women would do. And okay, we'll leave that there. But
Maybe
there
not.
is
There- I
scientific
think there is
papers
another
supporting-
category, and it's called those that belong to dick swinging.
Oh, dick swinging. Yeah, look how brave I am and amazing
Yeah,
at
look
things.
how amazing I am. Watch my big
Yeah.
dick. Let me swing it for you.
But that's kind of what strongman is. It's like, hey, I'm stronger than you, and I'm going to prove it at this competition.
Yeah, but you're not putting anyone in danger except yourselves, which is fine.
I suppose.
Yeah, and the rest are looking on going, it's fine. I'm not at any risk watching it at home.
What else is on the agenda? I'll tell you what else is on it. The government spending has surged by a whopping 47% in the last 5 years, right?
On.
I know this is kind of boring, but it's funny.
Irish government.
Irish government, yeah.
Of course, because it's mostly men, and men are paid more than women, so why wouldn't it?
Anyway, from 71 billion in budget 2020 to a planned 105 billion
Oh,
in
boys.
budget 2025, an increase of 32 billion.
Can you give us a breakdown?
Breakdown.
Done.
I remember reading it, and it was mainly a lot of the cost was going to immigration and all that carry on.
Would you go away?
I don't know. I didn't care enough to read on. Anyway, so
It
Fully informed opinion.
It does not service the tagline.
I was thinking, right? You know that hospital,
The children's
Yeah, oh
hospital.
my God.
that children's hospital, right?
Blank check.
Guess how much it cost?
Well,
Guess
it's up on 2 billion now.
2
Go on.
billion, I thought. Yeah.
2 point. This is why the budget spending, government spending, because it's a bottomless pit. And when you see shit like this coming up, like that hospital cost 2.24 billions.
Look up what it costs to build.
No, hang on a second.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Just to put into comparison, I
Right.
said, what would a fella get for 2.24 billion?
Right. What else can you buy for that?
The Lewis, the full Lewis,
The whole thing.
the whole fucking thing, right? The full Lewis, right? The full Lewis, which consumes of 42 kilometers of track and 73 trams, right? It was budgeted before it was built to cost 250 million. Eventually cost 728 million.
Jesus.
Hang on. Did
No,
you
one
cost it
second
against
now.
a new bike shelter?
Second now,
Yeah.
second now. For the price of that hospital, you would have 3.7 Lewis whole things. 3 of them.
You could have one
3.7
in
Lewis's.
Limerick.
Well, if you had one in Limerick, Galway,
Cork.
Waterford, and Belfast, like all of the
What happened, Cork?
country.
So you could have.
Cork, yeah.
You
You
could
wouldn't
have.
need one there, would you?
You could have
Era.
a whole tram line in Galway, Limerick, and Cork for the price of that prick of a hospital.
Jesus Christ.
I
But
mean,
wait.
at the outset, the
But
idea
wait,
was
there's
good.
more.
But wait, there's more.
Go
The
on.
M50, which circles around Dublin. Do you know the M50?
Yeah,
Yep,
It took-
familiar.
It took 17 years to plan, another 17 years to build.
right.
It's not mad. 34 years.
Give it to the Chinese, I tell you, that have it done
Chinese-
over a weekend.
That have it
Yeah.
done fucking on our way Thursday. It is 10 kilometers of road in total. That's a lot,
Is that all it is?
but it's a lot of because it must be 100
A lot of
meters wide.
tarmac.
Some amount of tarmac. Tell you one thing, we'll be there all weekend. Throwing on tarmac. We'll need all the cousins for this one. Anyway, how much did M50 cost? Now it's recent as well, so like there was
1
a good
billion.
there's a good bit of riding.
1.7 billion.
It cost 570 million.
Go away. It's for nothing.
Quite
bargain.
cheap, right?
Yeah.
That is a bargain.
You would get almost 4 M50s built for the price of that prick of a hospital. That's 4 M50s. So you could do Dublin, Limerick.
Well, it's
Cork.
not the hospital that's the prick. It's the pricks that are building the hospital that own the companies
Well-
Yeah,
that are
the
building it.
hospital
They're
is
all
needed.
pricks.
Well,
yeah.
then just hospital is going to be the the collab of cunts that's building it.
And actually, whoever they got in to plan it, fine. And there was a blank check written, like, whatever you need, just build the hospital. But apparently now, a lot of people who are directly involved with the hospital and working there, whatever, were giving out that where they're after building it isn't going to be best served by the road infrastructure that's around it. that's going to be a problem. Like, how do you have a project that big and
It's
Fuck
like
it
when
up.
you
That's
asked us
kind
to
of a
build a
mistake.
hospital and we built
But
a
like,
hospital. Good
it's not
job.
only that a project that size with a bottomless pit of money that's hemorrhaging. But wait,
There's more.
oh, good.
Great, yeah.
the biggest skyscraper in the world is sitting in Dubai,
The Burj Khalifa.
the Burj Khalifa. The Burj Khalifa. How much did the Burj Khalifa cost?
750 million.
Siobhan, you're a guest to me.
1.2 billion.
Oh, Siobhan's closer. The Burj Khalifa cost 1.5 billion.
Wow.
But to be fair, it's in one of the biggest cities in the world. It's the highest skyscraper in the world. Also, you would build 1.5 Burjes, I think it's called, a collection of Burjes. You would build 1.5 Burjes for
Wouldn't it
the
be-
price of one hospital in Dublin.
Scandalous.
Isn't it?
Ridiculous.
What was
But wait,
I could do this all day.
there's more. There's one more. The Eiffel Tower is
two
in
Eiffel.
France. Paris, France.
Right.
The Eiffel Tower cost 7.8 million French gold francs to
At
build.
the time.
At the time.
So if you
That's how
correct
they-
for
well,
inflation.
I got it. The tower cost 7.8 million French gold franc, which I think, to be fair, would be. But anyway,
Yeah,
it
okay.
cost
A lot.
French
Right.
gold francs to build in 1889, an amount equal to $1.4 million at that time.
Mm.
Today, it would cost equal to 36.7 million. That's how much the Eiffel Tower costs,
for nothing.
right? 36
Very
million.
cheap. Yeah.
It took 2 years, 2 months, and 5 days to build it. You would get.
Go on. This kind of shit keeps me awake at night. How many Eiffel Towers did you get?
You would get 61 Eiffel Towers for the price of that Dublin hospital. 60 fucking one of them. We could put one. We could put 2 in every county.
It won't finish.
I think you should actually ask the question, how many pints of Sheridan's Coors Light would it buy you in Shannon Airport?
Oh, 1 second. I have a calculator here.
Not a lot.
1
There's
second.
some good maths there now.
You would get, right? For the price of the Dublin hospital, you would get 12 pints in Sheridan's Bar.
The maths are good.
And you'd have to wait
sure.
forever for them. I mean, you look at the design of the thing,
Fucking
it's amazing. But like 5,000 rooms, 5.5 thousand
Also,
rooms.
isn't that 2.24 billion excluding the X-ray machines and all those CAT scan machines?
Oh, the equipment, yeah.
Yeah.
And
so
they
like,
cost a pretty penny.
well, isn't like the price of an MRI machine like 5 million?
There must be architects and engineers and procurement teams outside of Ireland looking at that project, scratching their heads, wondering, the fuck went wrong there?
I wonder how could we write another check?
Well, we're in a plus, aren't we, as a country? We're fiscally healthy, as the government likes to tell us.
Thanks to the Americans planting their bums here because of our corporate tax rate.
Which could come to an
Could
end.
soon come to an end.
Goodbye.
Oh my God, yeah,
Goodbye.
that's going to have a
Then what are we
huge
going to
effect.
do?
It's also the most expensive hospital in the world.
Ever, anywhere.
Ever,
Yeah.
anywhere.
Oh my God.
And-
And who has the contract?
And it's not even finished yet.
No, it's not. So it's probably going to be 4 billion. Who has the contract for building it?
A fella by the name of Cunt. I don't know. I didn't even
Funnily
check
enough.
that. Who is it? Siobhan, check there. Quick.
I'm
quick,
looking it up.
quick. Gosh, so slow on the fingers.
Is it BAM or Sensori or
BAM or CISC or
one of the big guys?
or
BAM.
Mo-
BAM,
Bam.
yeah.
Bam,
yeah.
get it done. 4 billion.
Bada bing, bada
Not a
boom,
bother.
bada bam.
but at
4
right,
billion. Easy money.
Oh, is a wholly owned subsidiary of the Royal BAM Group of the Netherlands.
Oh, boys, yeah.
BAM is from the Netherlands.
Yep. It's part of the
Well,
group. It's a
BAM
subsidiary operating companies. I don't have any glasses on. Are BAM Civil, formerly
Bam, bam,
Ascon.
bam, bam. Rage you up the hole.
Fucking
BAM,
hell.
BAM is currently catching us by the hips and riding us up
Yep.
the hole.
Every time you do that, you sound like David McSavage.
Yeah,
He
that's what I'm
does,
taking
doesn't
off.
he?
Okay,
You
yeah.
do. Well,
Yeah.
you're doing a good job. Good job.
On the nose.
Good job.
Very same.
Funny guy. He's a funny guy.
So how can we extort money somehow and become rich?
We
Is there
need to
something we can
learn.
do?
There's so much money. I think there's a lot of money in the world these days.
There's loads.
That's why I'm
So much.
completely on board with people doing Tommers. I think, yep, go right ahead and get cash and don't declare it. Fuck them.
Yeah, I'm the same. Do you know people that avoid tax? I'm like, fair play,
Fair
Joe.
play. How do I do it? Show me how. Yeah.
Fucking riding.
No, I don't think that's the right attitude to have about taxes. The thing with taxes is that everybody should pay their fair share. So there's
No.
nothing wrong with taxes. It's that, like, there's only 2 bands
It's
in
the
Ireland.
purple in the people in
Purple?
the people in charge of
People
the
in the
tax.
purple band don't pay any.
Do you know what the problem is? You cannot have millionaires and billionaires in heading up the government in power in a democratic
Yeah,
country.
there should be a cut-off. If you have personal assets more than, say, 5 million, you're not allowed to be in government.
We'd be
Something
fabulous
like that.
leaders living month to
Think
month
about
to
that
make
then
great
is, right?
decisions.
Absolutely.
Because if you have someone like that, let's say that has 2 million, they're going to be hungry for more money.
Yeah.
Do you know?
And
You'd have to get it. Well, they'll just try their best to ride us again.
But see, that's why we're saying those people shouldn't be in government, because their sole interest is growing their personal wealth, and they don't care. I think en masse, like it's then fuck's sake, having to equalize everything you're saying or make it like right. Anyway, people who have a kind of a personal interest, those aren't the people that should be in government. It should actually be people that want to represent their communities and where they come from and want the best for everyone.
But you see, equality isn't sexy, is it?
No, it's not.
Growing your personal interest is.
What about, Trump firing all the DEI workers? Like, what the fuck?
Who are DEI?
Diversity, equality, and inclusion. So
Yeah.
that, like,
all gone.
all gone.
And that
Very
the
good. It's
committee
gardening,
on
though.
school shootings made up of survivors and all that, he disbanded that group as
Yeah.
well.
And FEMA.
Or is that
And-
them again? No, I don't
And
think
the
so.
who?
And the WHO. He's gone from
Oh,
the WHO.
and the Paris Climate Agreement. Bye-bye. Good luck. Good luck.
I'd love to know
Like-
what his end goal is.
To make lots of white babies in America that are born of wealth, to keep the wealth.
He wants
and
to
keep
make
them.
money, and he wants everyone to know who he is. That's it. He likes being relevant and on TV.
I think he's ticked that box. Like, he's probably one of the most famous people on the planet.
and one of the
And all
most
for the wrong
hated.
reasons. Yeah.
Yeah. Like this.
I'd love to get him on the show.
This week we've a very special guest.
Straight over from Clare, from his hotel and golf course. He took a quick
In Doonbeg, a quick dap over to
dap over
Rathkeel.
for 10 minutes.
County
to get some
Limerick.
Round of applause, please, for Donald Trump. Shouldn't we be singing YMCA? YMCA. Woo! Delighted to have Donald Trump here, my hero.
Mr. Trump, how does it feel to be in Ireland again?
How did you travel over?
I traveled with my own plane. I have a plane. It's one of the fastest planes in the world. It can go over 500 miles an hour. It's one of the fastest planes I've ever seen. It was given to me as a present from Elon Musk. What a great guy Elon Musk is.
Oh, it must
Oh,
be so exciting
fabulous,
to be
yeah.
spending time with your new boyfriend. How is that?
What's it like job sharing with one of the wealthiest men in the world?
He's not my boyfriend. I am happily married to a great woman, Melania Trump.
Is she happily married to you?
She looks happy.
So we've a few questions that we'd like to ask you. Where do you get your lovely makeup?
I have one of the greatest makeup artists
Do their eyes work?
in the world. Don't interrupt me, please. I'm talking. I hate when females interrupt me. You're talking. You ask me a question. I try to answer it. You interrupt me. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I have the greatest makeup artist ever. She's one of the best. She's a beautiful girl. Lovely blonde hair. Great skin. Great tits.
Is she your daughter?
Yes. Her name is, what's her name again?
Ivana?
Ivanka.
Ivanka, not Ivana. A lot of people get that wrong. That's not her name at all. Her name is Ivanka. Fake news is what you just said.
I'm loving your hair as well. That's absolutely amazing. Who is your hairstylist?
How'd you get your comb over so good?
So comey, ovary. Yeah.
I have one of the greatest hairstylist ever. As you can see, it's real American hair. One of the greatest hairs you will ever see.
Not made by immigrants, obviously.
Made by Americans for Americans.
We are getting all the immigrants out of America. This moment, by 2026, we will be immigrant free. No more immigrants. No more gays. Goodbye. Go back to your countries where you came from. Gayland. I don't know. Goodbye.
What are you going to do about climate change?
There is no such thing as climate change. Climates change all the time. In fact, if climates didn't change, we wouldn't have winter or summer. What a stupid question from another female reporter.
And so Musk gave us a lovely salute the other day. Is this going to be the salute every time you come on stage now?
I don't know what you're talking about. I think that's a great way to salute your fellow people.
I can't believe you just did that. Even in character. A Roman salute.
It's a Roman salute. There's a lot of people from Rome. A lot of Italian people from Rome. I was saluting them. I said to Elon, hey, it's Elon. I said, Elon, if you know any Roman salutes, you might put them out there when you're doing your speech. And he said, I know a few. And he did them. Roman salutes. You touch your chest.
I'd say you could probably...
And you raise your hand.
I think you can
Yeah.
stop there.
Okay. Have you got any more questions?
No.
What's your favorite color?
Orange.
Orange is the new black. No more black. We're orange now. I like orange. You have I noticed you have a drip here. You should want to get some guys to fix that. I know a great Mexican. He will fix anything. If he's not gone yet, but we'll see.
It's like
Anyway, I have to get back to my plane now. I'd like to thank you for having me on. If you got more questions for Trump, I may come back. I will be in Clare. But who knows? Maybe I'll be dead. Goodbye.
He's not very intelligent, which makes me hate him even more.
Study him. What does his brain look like on the inside?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Little hamsters on a wheel. And the hamster isn't well. Hamster's actually missing like
And you see
an
them
arm.
taking the piss out of Melania's outfit for the inauguration.
It was a strange one, wasn't it?
I thought so.
She looked like the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looked
Yeah.
like who?
The mask.
Your
Do
man
you
from
remember
The
Jim
Mask.
Carrey in the mask?
Oh, yeah.
Or that
didn't see it.
German scientist in the what's his name? Roger Rabbit.
Oh my God, yeah. The clip of him.
There was some crew with it.
Oh my God almighty.
Like, no,
Or Bush.
I would love to be there.
no, he doesn't.
I'd love to be
What was
there.
that about?
I would love to be there.
I'd like to have been in the audience.
You know, I'd say
amongst-
it'd be a good crack. Because, you know, like, there was a couple of fellas there, I'd be like, fuck, I bet you that was a good crack. Like, because you had Theo Von.
Did you see his chair collapsed?
Did it? Yeah. I missed
It broke.
that.
Do you know, stuff
He
like
slapped
that.
off the ground.
Stuff like that would be so funny. Like,
That would
you'd-
only happen to him.
like
then,
Jim
like-
Carrey. Yeah. Hilarious.
and then you had Jake Paul, Logan Paul, and
And
Conor
they're
McGregor.
having Mike Tyson up on their shoulders. Like, what
But
the
like,
fuck?
it was a slagging in the bus. It literally reminded me of school because they're all sitting behind each other
that's right,
and hitting
yeah.
each other and bollocks and slagging each other. It just looked like crack.
Oh my God.
But can you imagine the bus, the chat in the bus, Conor McGregor, the two Pauls,
That
Theo
fucking
Von.
bollocks. How was he there?
He's such a tit.
Fucking hell.
It just looked like so much crack.
It did look like crack, to be fair.
Can you imagine it? On the way to inauguration.
Go away, you fool.
Everyone, like,
Lighting papers
Who's
on
the-
fire at the back and throwing them.
where are the cans gone? Who's the cans?
Will you stop? I have to take a piss.
Who smokes? Throwing shit at the bus driver. The
Yeah.
window then falls out the back of the bus.
I wonder who's the bus driver.
I don't know. I just
Hail
loved
to
being
the
there.
bus
I was so
driver,
jealous
bus
of it.
driver.
It just looked like
Oh, there's no doubt about it. That would have been a good
Mike
party.
Tyson on the bus, and he all right. You guys need to stop. Can you stop throwing shit at me? Who the fuck knew that?
Who threw that? Remember the ad? Who threw that?
I think it would be
There
good
are
crack.
no more ways.
But yeah, great party. And your man off his knock on
Everyone was. Everyone,
Elon Musk. He was, and they said it was ketamine. Would it have been ketamine? He was
I don't know,
off his
like,
head.
'cause,
His
like, as I
eyes
said
were
before,
rolling.
I had worked in the door long time, long time in the door, and he just looked drunk to me.
Will you go?
That wasn't
he did,
drunk.
That was not
Anyone that takes
alcohol.
pills or ketamine or anything like that, they always have this.
not
No.
necessarily their job.
No, we're not speaking from experience, but no.
Well, I've seen it.
Have
I've
you?
seen it with my own eyes. No, there was one video on TikTok. So they played the clip of him going.
That is not. I don't give
This
a fuck.
thing, right?
Drunk.
That is not drunk.
And your man goes, your
It
man
is
goes,
drunk.
There was too much self-control in his head movement for that to be alcohol.
Wait till I tell you.
Sorry.
And he fucking listened. So this fella goes on and says, I thought it was ketamine as well. And then he said, you know, the more closely I looked, it wasn't enough loss of control for it to just be ketamine. So he said what he mixed with the ketamine was cocaine. So it kept him coherent enough that he could have some control, but the ketamine still fucking... And then I went into the comments and there was a load of healthcare workers saying...
Who was fake drugs.
they said in their careers that they had seen that combination of drugs where there's this some level of coherency, but you're still kind of...
Is there a
off your
name
nut.
for it? Do you mix them together in a lab somewhere? Sell it
called-
as one drug?
It's called having a good time.
The crack.
It's called having a party.
You know what? He was just having
Party
a
on
party.
down, man.
He took a couple of pills, had the crack.
Okay, but he's going to be the head of a new department.
What about that? The stupid prick.
So
It's a
for
Roman
fear-
salute.
It isn't its ring.
Fuck off.
There was a load of Romans in the audience, though.
There was, yeah.
I'm sure there were some Jewish
Shout out to
people
my
as well
Romans
that might have
guys.
taken
He
exception
fucking
to
knew
that
what he was
salute
doing.
and did it
I don't know.
twice and thanked everybody for assuring the future
For
of the
future of
race,
civilization.
future of civilization.
Jesus Christ.
Riddle me that.
Oh my God. The
Fuck
future, what kind of future though? Idiocracy, the movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
All over. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well,
So I hope for all of those people that voted for them, I hope you get exactly what you deserve over the next 4 years.
The price
Well,
of
they seem
eggs
happy
has
enough.
shot up 37%, I saw.
yeah.
in America. Yeah. Why?
Well, another crowd they're after getting rid of, they're after stopping funding for research. They're holding, which apparently isn't so unusual when there's a change of presidency, that things stop for a bit until they reshuffle
settle
and sort
down
things
again,
out.
yeah.
But this one seems to be, it'll be running for a little bit longer. But so researchers, scientists are all freaking out because there's still the H5N1 bird flu that's making rounds, and you need scientists and the CDC and the, who's the other crowd, the FDA. Like, you need all of those bodies to monitor that situation and to advise on it. And
No, sure, the blood of Jesus Christ runs through them. I think they'll be okay.
I saw on Blue Sky this morning someone was giving out about the disease of empathy. Yeah,
Okay. Was it male, pale and stale?
absolutely.
Male,
Christian.
pale,
And it was
stale.
male, pale and stale. Yeah, they were giving out about the
Jesus Christ
a
blood
bishop
again, yeah.
the lady bishop that did the ceremony
Oh, yeah,
or
I saw
the
that.
Play
and,
to
yeah,
her.
and just asking for a bit of leniency and like
To see the audience.
and what he said
She-
afterwards.
She was in the wrong room. Well,
She wasn't in the wrong room.
They were
at
in her
all.
room.
They were in her room. They were in the
Exactly.
house of God.
because
Exactly.
Yeah.
she was up there doing the
I
speech.
like her.
But did you see everyone's faces? Like, that's what I
I
mean.
know everyone was thinking
Everyone's like-
he's gonna go fucking
No, I
mental.
was watching it, smiling the whole way through, going, he can't move a muscle.
Like his
while
eye was
she's talking.
twitching. He knew he couldn't react
think-
because everyone was
yeah.
watching.
It looked like his face was like this.
Yeah. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. I'd love if he had an outburst there.
Get out.
Well, he basically said that, and his followers online then were saying they can't wait for her to die and all this kind of shit. Like,
But you're used to the same.
Jesus Christ, yeah, we can't wait for a few of them to
Can't be saying that
hop
about
their
anyone, I think.
clogs.
huh?
You can't be saying that about anyone, I
You
think.
literally can about
No.
whoever you want.
No. Well, you can, but you'd be wrong. The only people that need to die are pedos.
Oh,
No,
like that
there's
ring
been
of
extra people.
What?
those guys. Were we talking about that last
There's
week?
a couple of those Instagram groups
Those
now.
rings that were busted. There was one guy. He looked really young as well. They were they got young girls on camera, and they were trying to get
God,
one
that
girl to
rain
murder
is
her.
really annoying.
I know, it's
They were trying to
unreal.
get one girl to murder her cat. They tried to get
Oh,
another
that
girl to commit
bastard.
suicide.
Suicide, yeah.
So
Yeah.
a painful, horrible death
Them.
to all of them and all that belonged to them.
I was watching, do you know Gangs of
Horrible.
London?
No.
Yes. I
Gangs
do.
London, one of the things they used to torture people and kill them was they used to put them up on this steel plate, tie them down, and light a fire under them. And that's what I'd love to do to those people.
Cook them from under.
Cook them slowly.
What the fuck? And actually, another thing, and a lot of people were saying it online as well, like how well they were able to do what they did to TikTok. But they say there's no way of
I know.
It's funny, right? Because I was
attacking
reading,
child porn or whatever online. Like they can't do that, but they can take TikTok down with billions of users all over the place. Or maybe hundreds of millions. I
but
don't know.
isn't it like
A lot.
taking TikTok down literally a hit of a switch?
You don't think that they don't know what servers that all that shit is being kept on? Or that they don't have the resources to look
I'll
after
tell you
that?
what I've done since I've joined Red Note, and
I love Red
I've
Note.
downloaded DeepSeek.
Oh, DeepSeek. That's the one that rivals Instagram, is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I need to have a look at that as well. Yeah.
Okay, so
Great.
here's what he said on TikTok.
Go on.
The pause the US ban on TikTok for 75 days. So they've paused the ban for 75 days. So it's back online now. Specifically barring the Attorney General from enforcing the law Congress passed in 2024 to allow the new administration to access national security concerns and seek a potential American buyer for the popular digital platform.
Just give
We're
it to
going
Mark
get-
Zuckerberg.
That's what's going to happen. Which, to be fair, would favour a person like myself, because I like to swear.
I can't.
like
I'll have
see-
to go to the dark side if that happens.
No, I'll get rid of TikTok if it's bought by him.
Yep.
I don't care.
Actually, do you know what? I need to get rid of Facebook and fucking Instagram.
I only have it for the podcast. I've gotten rid of Facebook and Messenger.
Oh, you're so cool.
It's
Yeah,
not about
actually,
being cool.
I am.
It is about being cool.
It's not about being
Since
cool.
day one in school, it's all about being cool.
But if you knew
Making
someone...
money.
See, this whole thing separating the art from the artist. If the artist is a pedo, would you still buy their art if the art was good or their music was good? Could you separate the two?
Good point. Yeah.
Would I buy music if the artist was a pedo?
Yes.
No.
We'll let that one sit with him.
But no,
you take your time with that.
But I'd have to be like, because it's so easy to throw around words today. I'd like to see if he was convicted pedo, right? And there was like easy proof there. It was very easy to see. It was very easy to see that he was found to be pedo. Then I'd be like, yeah, hang him.
But you're okay with
Hang
rapists.
him. No. Like, hang him.
He was found guilty of
He
that.
wasn't found guilty of
He
it.
was found guilty.
He wasn't
of that.
found guilty
He
of
was
it.
found
Yeah.
guilty.
He was.
He
went through our
literally is a
judicial
convicted
system.
felon now.
No, he wasn't.
Yep, he is.
So here's what he's changing. I'm not going to go deep into it because it is
Please
very
don't. We
long.
only have an hour.
Exactly, it's way too long. So the main thing, the first thing on his list, of course, was immigration and U.S. borders. Do you know the I was reading here, one of the things, the scary things for people there is he's allowing the U.S. military service to act as immigration and border enforcement officers as part of Trump's promised mass deportation program.
That's scary.
That is scary because you're going to have a fella who is equipped with an AK-47 and some grenades handy.
And they're allowed to go into schools.
Really?
Yeah, and pull children out. Yeah,
That was really good, actually.
that was really good. Yeah.
Couldn't get so good at noises.
If the podcast doesn't work out, you definitely
You could be a voice artist.
A
Yeah.
voice artist, yeah.
But that's just, it's just stop refugee. No more waiting in America for your refugee status to come true.
No more
It's-
waiting.
yeah, it's just a no.
Yeah, it's literally you're going to be deported while you're waiting for your.
No more
But
birthright.
that doesn't make any sense.
Well,
Isn't there like a global
And
agreement that
there's,
if people are seeking genuine refuge, that they can go to any country to seek asylum? But see, he's stupid.
Not in America.
He says they're all breaking out of mental institutions because he doesn't know what the word asylum means.
Asylum.
He thinks it's the name of some foreign fella that they went in to kill.
put asylum in a sentence.
I saw him walking down the
Mr.
street.
Asylum.
I saw him walking down the street.
There's a lot of stuff on international trade, business, and the economy.
Yeah, now Canada and Mexico
He's riding them
are.
because he's increasing the tariffs. So for China, he's increasing the tariff as high as 60%. Does that just mean that important stuff is going to cost 60%?
The consumer more. American people are
Consumer
going to
will
end up
pay
paying more.
Yeah.
Think
The
about
Chinese
the
won't be
journey.
paying it.
Yeah, exactly. Think about the journey from manufacturer to end user consumer.
Do your impression of a Chinese person. Not today. Do you know what? I was watching this way I love old comedy, Father Ted.
Father
yeah,
Ted.
it's so funny.
good.
There's
got-
only like how many episodes of that? I
Sure.
felt
He
like it ran
died.
for
The
Make
lampshade
any
on his head, and he and he turns around and he looks out the window, and there's a Chinese family looking in at him. No, I'm just joking.
or
do
the
that
little square
anymore.
patch on the window.
Oh, Elon Musk.
It's funny though because no way. Is Instagram left? Instagram is left at the minute, isn't it?
Left? What do you mean
Well,
left?
it's like
on
it's
the left.
On the left.
Political
It's left
leaning.
based, isn't it?
Is it?
On the left? I would know.
As in, there's nobody interfering with your feed.
I think it's left. It is left, isn't it? It is today, but I don't think it will be like in the next couple of weeks because it's owned by Meta and like he's all friends with Trump now.
I think the next 4 years are going to be very,
Anyway.
very interesting.
Anyone
Difficult.
that made a reel about Elon Musk's signature wave
Yeah.
was pushed out onto the algorithm. So anyone that made a video,
Oh, I reposted. I don't know how many of them because I thought they were hilarious.
but I love memes. I don't give a fuck who it's about. I
I
just
love
memes
memes
anyway.
as well. Yeah. So nobody's seeing my content. Oh no.
No, the opposite.
Oh, they're seeing more of my
you're seeing
content.
all of
No
Like,
such
if you
thing as
took the
bad
piss-
publicity, is it?
If you took the piss out of Elon Musk's wave, it got pushed out onto the Explore page.
Oh, I get you right.
It's like the one I made has 1 million views and has 10,000 reshares.
And all he cares about is he wants to be loved by people, and everyone's like, ugh.
They're
Yeah.
annoyed him.
And those dance moves.
Oh my God.
White people just can't dance.
No.
White men in particular.
Can
Fucking
you
hell.
dance?
Himself and Donald Trump.
Can you dance?
Well,
I
if
can
that's
dance
the
better than them.
standard.
See, like I can't
Like a
argue.
towel in between your legs.
I can't argue with that because I dance the same way. Like if I'm out dancing, I mean, kind of drunk. That's just how I fucking go. It's like it's hardwired into a white fella to do this.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
you'll
so
be
maybe
shaking your
don't-
ankles now and
God.
throwing your feet one behind the other.
I love
Martin,
this song.
Martin, the French guy, he's white and he's the
Oh my
most
God.
unreal dancer. I
Who?
follow him on Instagram. Martin, the French guy.
Yeah, but he's probably a dancer.
unbelievable. Well, yeah, but he's white and he can dance.
Yeah,
I'd be saying it's one of those things. Leave it to the professionals. Don't be dancing on a stage
Yeah, but
looking
you know
like a mog.
when you've
2 mogs.
I'm
In
trying
fact,
to-
that's
I'm
worse than
trying-
1 mog. 2.
no, I think if you think you can dance in your head, you should dance. I don't think. Oh no, that person shouldn't dance because they don't know how to dance.
I love going for a bop.
Do you know what I mean? I think
I
that's
know,
wrong. I
but
think
like,
you're wrong there.
no, do you know, like, oh, just watching them on
It's
stage, like,
like-
it was so embarrassing and cringe.
remember-
It was
No,
just
I
like, I
don't think
couldn't
that's
watch it
right.
without feeling
I know, but you
nauseated.
know when you're standing there and you have to do a presentation, it's like, what do you do with your hands? So awkward.
You do the power pose.
Yeah, I did a presentation once. It was.
Yeah.
I didn't know where to look.
Well, you have your, like my presentation last November in Bratislava, I was like, like vibrating when I got up. So I had to, because my hands are shaking so much, I had to tuck this hand under this arm and I was holding the pointer so I could point at the screen. And I had to do this, like hold myself really tight so I didn't look like I was vibrating.
And then
Oh
the
my
picture
God.
she shared, and there's one guy. Nobody
That's it,
cares.
like, nobody gave a fuck. Nobody was listening to me, which suited me fine. Like, but I swear to God, like vibrating. And I see the likes of them up on stage, then they're talking to the whole world, like doing this.
Do you know what it's like trying to walk, moving your hand and leg?
No, do you remember the 80s? Do you remember the 2 little things you could get the boxing ring and you just press the button and they just go,
I see. That's how I dance as well. So I can't insult people like that.
I
No,
actually,
we
for once,
absolutely
will give
can.
you a compliment, and I think you're a little bit better than that.
you're a small bit
No.
better than
and
that.
it's just a small bit.
No, like they don't even have rhythm.
I think the more money you have, the less you can dance. Maybe it's like a universal thing. Like it's in the universe.
Maybe there's certain
That
things
you lose-
really uber wealthy
You
people
lose
just,
rhythm,
You lose rhythm as you get wealthier.
or as you get
they just shouldn't be
older.
allowed to do stuff.
Oh, so wealthy people shouldn't be allowed to dance.
Absolutely, if they're bad at it. No, the problem is they obviously grew up without hearing the word no, or like someone telling them that,
That
they're not good at
brilliant,
something,
or that
Do you
they're
know?
brilliant at something.
Yeah,
Like,
you're not brilliant at everything.
no.
Like,
You're not the
Yeah,
center
but-
of the universe. You're not brilliant at
Yeah,
everything.
okay.
It won't always be a yes. Fucking grow a pair. Actually,
try
no, don't grow a
everything.
pair because that assumes men are better.
Try everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
don't have
fail.
to be- you
fail
don't have to-
fast and move the fuck on.
You don't
There
have to
go.
move on. If you like doing something, you should be allowed to do it.
Or like
if you're
children.
bad at it.
Mom, can I have? No.
What if you like being a dictator?
If you so what? If you like doing it, just do it. It's like that with that attitude, right? If you're shit at something, you should just give up straight away and you should not work on it.
No, I mean
No.
they're men in their 50s and 80s, and they've been
So-
dancing like that all their lives.
Exactly. They
And
might
being
get good.
politicians all of their lives and they're still not good at it.
Nope.
It's hard to argue with you.
Yeah, because we're right and you're wrong.
No, it's because it's like arguing with fucking a person with two.
We're right. I know, it's so annoying.
It's like arguing with a person with two heads. Do you know? It's like the same tune.
What's the name of Freddy's toy with the 3 heads?
The Hydra.
The Hydra. That's what we are. Well, 2/3 of a Hydra.
No, a Hydra is anything more than one head.
Was it? Oh, then we're a Hydra, yeah.
But like it's like
Socialist Hydra.
We should start a party.
I think we should. Go on.
it was the
What
rest,
else is he making a mess of?
the
What else can you throw at us?
DEI, transgender rights, and
Do not get me started.
civil rights. I'm just going to skip past that one because
Yeah,
we will
do.
not agree.
No. Nope. Definitely not.
Defo.
Big fat drops of rain as well.
You're a fat drop rate. Federal workers and government structure. Boring.
Yeah. Move on.
That's part of the DEI that he got rid of. Did you see the video
it
actually?
says, look here, it says require each agency head to establish their own DOGE team of at least 4 people to work with Musk's operation. So he's built into the program.
Efficiency. Government efficiency.
Government efficiency, Department of Government Efficiency.
Well, lads, come here. He could turn it on its head and do something really amazing.
Exactly. Exactly. You're so
Sure.
negative. You're so negative.
Sure.
Even
Time will tell.
if you try dancing, in a couple of years you could be really good at it. So if you're becoming a dictator,
I
in a
suppose
couple of
it's what
years-
you define as good dancing.
you could be really good at
There'd be
dictating.
one called the Musk.
Dictating stuff.
Go on. This is getting worse for you.
Yeah, exactly. Hurry on.
So-
My arse is
A
hurting
race
from
to
the
the
seat.
bottom.
Foreign policy, national security, and America first.
Yeah.
And nationalism.
Beep, bop, boop.
Restore the name of Mount McKinley in Alaska.
That's right. He renamed. What's his obsession this time around with renaming stuff?
It's like a
President-
dog pissing on a rock or a stick just to make it
Yeah.
that's their territory, basically.
That's what he
what
did.
it is.
As if that's what he'll be remembered for.
Yeah.
Well, he will be. Remember
Nope.
now.
Maybe
will.
he'll want to
By God, he will.
redefine one of the faces on Mount Rushmore's.
Oh, I'd
shove
say if
his
he
face
got
up there.
half a second, that's where he'll end up. The bollocks.
Guaranteed.
Oh my
And
god.
who'd he have do it? Probably immigrants.
Oh my
up
god,
there,
and wouldn't it be
cutting it
so
out of
hilarious
stone.
if
When
there
you get down,
some global war and
I'm
then
gonna
they
put you in a boat.
killed his face
Get out
first.
of here.
Oh, yeah.
The
Get
first
love
out
that,
of here.
Or throw a load of shit on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
Anyway,
Melania seemed more warm towards him lately, I thought,
Oh,
this time
this
around.
pill-
I love that
See-
the rim of her hat was so big he couldn't get in close for a kiss, but she was probably like,
She
I
did.
want that
Yeah,
hat so
clever.
so he can't get near my face.
see the meme of that was going around? Melania's
Oh, with the
POV,
curtains.
and it was just half a screen.
Do you see all those videos that are saying she's his dominatrix?
And that she charges him money for every public appearance. She's making some serious wedge now.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you reckon she beats him at night like bar soap and a sock?
He deserves it.
Ow.
If she isn't, she should.
Imagine when she hits him, the noise he makes.
God.
Oh, that, I need to rub that from my memory. Ugh.
You hit me in the knee. I said nothing below the calf.
His knees
You
below
got
his
my
calf.
You got my
His
ankle.
knees probably are below his calf. State of him. He's made
He's
wrong.
made all wrong.
He's
Yeah.
made all wrong. Like you fucked a load of body parts into a bag.
Put him into a blender. And it's
One
squished
leg
you.
done. Oh, he's a patty. Patty, patty, burger patty,
Patty. Oh, took me a
patty.
minute.
Gingerbread man. Oh.
Ginger face man.
It's okay, we'll wait.
Yeah. We've got all the time in
got
the
all
world.
day. Yeah.
It just, I'd find this one interesting. Death penalty and crime. Direct the Attorney General to explore whether 37 federal prisoners who had death sentences commuted to life imprisonment by Biden can be charged and tried with capital crimes in state courts. Boring. I suppose it's not boring if it's your own life.
You'd probably care if it was you, like, yeah.
Can you give it to me in a shorter sentence because I stopped listening?
Do you know another thing that he did? Do you know the way he what's the word that he did for the writers?
Pardoned?
Pardons the writers. He pardoned 1,500. Do you know that Biden apparently pardoned 9,000 people?
Right.
What were their
And
crimes?
Yeah. I'm going to need...
Who cares? There were
It's
crimes.
not the pardoning, it's who he's pardoning.
Yes.
What do the writers do? It's just attack police.
Rioters.
You cannot attack the building that holds
You
the
can do whatever you
leadership
want.
of your
I
country.
think Chris said it a while ago. You can do what you want.
Literally not what I said.
You did. You did. You did. They did. And the rest is
Dumb.
January
Horseshit.
6th
Anyway, shall we
riot.
move on?
Anyway,
Two of the rioters actually refused to take the pardon. They said
That's
they
right,
needed
yeah.
to serve their time, and that was it. They were
Yeah,
happy to
they
do
were
it.
wrong. And
were you
yeah,
speaking to them?
it was
It was
reported
online,
in the
like
news.
absolutely everything you read
So you're
and
lies.
say.
Lies. So you read more lies. Did you fair play at you? You're like a big lie detector for finding lies.
Jesus. Do you know what? You should have
Lies.
been at that inauguration with all your
I'd
best
fucking
friends like
say-
Conor
Oh
McGregor.
Oh my God! Among
Fucking
his
hell.
own.
Among his own
Birds
fucking
of a
tribe.
feather.
Yeah.
Mom! Where are the meatballs? We have a dear pa back.
Oh yeah, go on.
Insert music.
There it is.
We haven't had one for a while, so it's good to have it back.
Goody.
Yep.
Dear pa, I want to ask my girlfriend to...
Oh no. Oh no. Marry me. Hopefully, is that the end of that sentence?
No. Dear pa, yeah. Dear pa, I want to ask my girlfriend to wee on me in the bedroom, but I'm worried she will think I'm a weirdo.
Correct.
How
Is
would you-
his girlfriend a toilet?
How would you...
Because if not, no.
Is she a leg of a table? Like, imagine you're watching...
Where does that come from? Like, where's
Yeah,
your
that's
head
what I was
go?
just thinking. That's what I was just thinking.
Why
So
is
imagine
that a thing?
You're lying down in the bed with your girlfriend, right? The film is over.
I
the
know
credit,
what I want to do next.
The credits start coming up. I've been thinking, right? Bear with me now. Can I take a piss in you?
What are the logistics there? Like, because would you do it in the shower? Is that it? Because
No, he said bedroom.
But then you
What
get
do
it
you
all
do?
over the
But then-
bed and you have to change the sheets and there'd be like a whole thing.
that,
Why would
yeah.
you do that?
Making work
I
for
don't-
her.
I don't understand. Like,
for her.
Prick.
Exactly, because she'd
Yeah.
have to change the fucking
hang on a
sheets.
Exactly.
sec, we don't know that.
We don't know that.
Did he send more details?
He did.
on.
But like when you finish pissing,
What if it's a lot? Like you just drank a lot of liquid before you went, like,
Or you ate a load of asparagus?
Do you
or
know-
what? You're really dehydrated. Worse, because it would smell much stronger, wouldn't it?
Or if you had a bladder infection, it'd be all opaque.
but like, what if you had
a disease and there was blood in it.
when you
again.
go for when you like when you're finished pissing, what you do? Like watch another film, and then every time you
or
move,
just
is
go
it-
silent and not talk about it ever again.
Post piss on person regret, or there's probably a term for
And
it.
then she would turn around to him and say, "You know what? I was thinking too. We can go our separate ways now. Thank you.
Goodbye.
after
Good night.
pissing,
Goodbye."
Surely she'll do that beforehand.
But anyway, he didn't ask her, did he not?
Go on, keep reading.
Dear
Probably
Pa,
not going to get any better.
I can't imagine. I want to ask my girlfriend to wee on me in the bedroom, but I'm worried she'll think I'm a weirdo. I am 26, my girlfriend is 25. Even though we've been together for a year, I've never found the courage to tell her about my secret golden shower fetish. It wasn't born out of some repressed trauma from when I was younger. I think that's a lie.
weird thing to call it.
That's
Come on,
a
keep
lie.
reading. Keep reading.
I've never been bullied. You're gonna. I just
It's the first time for everything.
I just remember watching a YouTube video where an influencer's girlfriend peed on him for a dare and being incredibly turned on. I'm 6'1" and broad and muscular from all my years of playing rugby and hitting
With
the
a big bladder. He drowned her.
and broad and muscular from all my years of playing rugby and hitting the gym. It's not right for a real man to want their girlfriend to dominate and wee in them.
What?
This is a control thing, isn't
Yeah,
it? This,
that's a
and
degradation.
Degradation. And he has just called it, it's not from this, but. Yep. And he just called out there her weeing on him as a control.
Oh, yeah, he said that wasn't right, but he wants to do it to her.
So we have solved this case.
Is it another case for a bar of soap in a sock?
I think so.
It's another case for a range. Ladder up, boys.
Lather it up and
We
wash.
got another one.
What is wrong with people?
So
I know.
I don't know. I don't know what to say to you, except
Go on, what's the finish with?
that's it.
Oh, right.
I feel like there are a whole host of other things that you could do to get funky with your loved one rather than we on them.
Come on,
You know
Siobhan.
you can buy artificial urine.
1 second, Siobhan is making a point.
I
Carry-
wasn't being specific. I said I feel like there are.
Other things. Siobhan was
Yeah.
just saying there's other things you could do, but she's going to tell us what they are. What are they, Siobhan?
You can buy artificial urine.
Tell us what you're getting up.
Yeah.
What are you getting up to?
You
Like,
could pretend to pee on them. Would that be any better?
I don't know.
I don't
but,
know.
But actually, because it was something we were looking for at
what
work
do you mean
for an
pretend?
experiment.
If you bought like pretend wee apple juice,
the apple juice would be cold. At least the piss is warm.
I mean, you could heat it up, couldn't you?
I don't know. I'd prefer not to be pissed on.
I think
sounds
it's
messy.
an ownership thing, a control thing. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, you want to degrade the person.
Yep. Yeah.
That makes me want to set fire to them.
Oh, I know a fella
think
that
Auntie only knows her a year. You're still very new. A year
Yeah.
in,
It
really.
depends.
aren't you?
It depends. I know a fella actually that just dawned in my head. He told me a story about him and his girlfriend, and they go for bats together, and she slashes on him. She pisses on him.
In a
In
bath.
a bath, and then they both sit in it. Again, what is wrong with people?
Why is there something wrong with pissing in the bed?
Oh my God, you're one of those.
yeah.
You'd be at Centre Parks, next thing there'd be big black.
Come here. Come here, Siobhan. The water's warm over here.
The floater just going past
Just
you.
come up.
And then, and not being able to get out of it quickly. What are you saying? Did he just take it down a notch? What did you say?
I said, can you imagine? Come over here, I want to show you something. And then it just come up. Oops.
A poo.
Wow, way to ruin a joke.
Oh my God.
It's funnier if you have to explain them. Go on.
That's it.
And that's it. You can keep any more than
So his
that.
problem is he wants to ask his girlfriend. I would say that you should ask your
Don't.
girlfriend so you can
Do
give her
not.
so you can give her the opportunity to
To
get rid
dump
of
Fuck
you.
him off.
To
Yeah.
get rid of you.
Yeah.
And go away and buy a toilet and ride him and stick your Mickey and piss into him. There you go.
Solved.
It's ridiculous.
Solved. There you go, lads. If you've any more
Job
questions, make sure you let them into me. If you've any questions like that, let them into me. Patrick O'Dwyer at me.com or just message the page
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Done and done.
Let them into me. I have an
I'd say
answer for
there'd be
everything.
loads. Yeah.
So let's move on to our movies and series of the week. Siobhan.
Jeez, what did I say again?
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so I was very curious given the whole Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni controversy that's going on at the moment. So I watched It Ends With Us, which I have to say is a standalone movie. I thought it was okay. I mean, it was okay. It was all right. I watched it to the end. Interesting story. I just with the whole story now, given that's blowing up between the two of them, and they had to get what was this coordinator on set to
intimacy
the
coordinator.
intimacy
yeah.
coordinator and all of these moves. I don't know. It's all very. I can't wait to see how it plays out in court.
Right. Go on. And what's your series?
I know nothing about that.
You don't. No, you're missing it. My series, actually, which I'm hugely excited about, is called Severance with
Ooh.
Adam Scott. Yeah. So they're in a corporate environment, really boring corporate environment, and it's the kind of all the secrecy that shrouds it, and it just gives
What's that on?
Apple TV. It is excellent.
Apple TV is shit.
So
I
a
don't
team
have
of
it.
office workers
But
who's
that's why
who's-
there's
hang
good
on.
stuff on it because but you have to pay for Apple TV and then pay again to watch stuff.
Fuck
It's a double whammy.
It's really good though. It's worth it. So they're every evening when they go home from their job, their memory is wiped, so they can't remember what happens at work. So then they go back in the next day again. So essentially, they're two different people. So you kind of get a snapshot of their life at work and outside of work, and then you were left on a cliffhanger after the first series because the cracks in the and this whole plan begin to show through. It's excellent.
How would you have any continuity at work if you forgot what you did the day before?
Because you go back into work and it's like, shoop, you become the office worker again. You can remember what's happening inside there. That's
As in
erased.
the two are separate.
The two are completely separate. They're siloed away from one another. So you
That's
have
lovely.
your work person and you have your at-home person. But it doesn't work. It begins to filter through. There's cracks in the system and you're left on a cliffhanger at the first.
That
It is
sounds interesting,
it's
actually.
excellent. It's so good.
Oh, okay.
I completely
Anyway.
zoned out there.
Right.
Oh, you won't when you hear the score. But hey. Right, Chris, movie.
My movie is Weird Al Yankovic, and it's Harry Potter. What's his name?
Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe acts as Weird Al Yankovic.
And it was a weird movie.
It was so strange. It was so
was,
weird.
yeah.
Interesting watch though. And my series is.
He actually does probably one of my favorite horrors ever. Do you remember that horror he did? There's actually two of them. There was a horror film.
Horns.
No, the witch. No, the fucking. Do you remember the horror he did?
That was totally worth interrupting me for.
Yeah. The Dark Lady or the
Cool
Water
story,
Lady or
bro.
the Victorian woman.
Lady in Black.
Lady in Black. That's it. The
Wow.
Dark Lady.
Have you seen it?
No,
I have.
Oh my god,
good?
it's
Yep.
such a good horror. The
Lady
second
in
one is even
Black.
better.
It's very good, yeah.
no one will
Yeah,
fucking watch a
recommend.
horror at home with me. And
I
I'm
know, I'm
flat
the
out with
same.
Supernatural. Like I don't have time.
I've
Well,
not
I
seen-
do. I have some bit of time. But anyway,
So Weird-
Al Yankovic is my movie, and my series is Three Body Problem. Which is
I started
a little,
it and abandoned it. I thought
Why?
it was trying too hard.
Why? What do you mean?
I don't know. It was just a bit disjointed, and I'd come off the back of watching something else actually that I can't remember, and that was excellent. And then to come onto this, I was like, stop trying so hard. Maybe I need to watch it again. Okay. Anyway, Patrick, movies and series. We're running out of time.
What did I tell you?
What did I
Do
tell
you
you?
know, I'm not going to remind you anymore. Blade Runner.
I've never
first
I've
Blade.
never seen Blade Runner.
You literally said Blade Runner.
No,
did
he
you?
didn't say Blade Runner. He said Blade.
Oh. Shut up, Siobhan.
This is just
Blade,
more
1998, Wesley Snipes.
That I'm always right. Stop kicking me.
Shut up.
Oh, was I
Anyway, your series before I lose
I
interest.
can't think of the fucking name of the series.
Oh,
Oh,
my
that's useful.
God,
You get
almighty.
0.
It's
forfeit.
the one Liam was on about last night. And Sean was on about it.
I can't look at my phone now.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Talk amongst yourselves.
I haven't seen it either, so I don't remember.
Frere Jacques,
Don't
Tommy.
make boo.
It's on the dodgy, but Banshee, my friend,
Banshee.
my old friend Tony
did you say
Starr's in
before
it. I don't actually know.
Banshee, yes, I want to watch it. It looks good.
Is it old or new or?
It's old,
yeah,
and it's only been coming to light now because
How
of
famous he is from The
how
Boys.
famous he is from The Boys.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, let's watch a bit of this, and it turns out it's really good, and it's trending in America right now.
Oh, no way.
Because of that
yeah,
reason,
I'm going to
yeah.
jump on it. Yeah, 2013 to 2016. It's a
Okay.
long time ago.
Wow. And 3
right.
years is 3 series.
Let's go to the scores.
Go on.
That's how they work.
Movies. Okay, so it ends with us. Shut up, the two of you. I want to
Okay,
wrap up this
Captain
series.
Obvious.
Fucking hell. It
Go on.
ends with us.
One
Shit.
second, I have one thing to say, right?
Oh, for fuck.
Supernatural, right?
Yeah.
16 years.
Uh-huh.
That's
Anyway,
how long that
that
was.
was very interesting.
Okay,
I'm
thanks.
glad you
Lovely.
stopped this
Anyway.
segment
It's
of
like
the
16
show
years.
to give.
It's a long time. Do you see sometimes they do
you know what?
flashbacks
I'm
in
not
the
even
later
going to give
series
you
to the
scores.
really early ones and they look so young.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Scooby-Doo one?
Yeah, it's really
I
good
was like,
actually.
oh, for fuck's sake.
I know. I started. I was like, fuck this, and then
And it was
actually,
actually
it's
really
really
good.
good. Yeah,
You wouldn't know.
you
I'm
wouldn't
not
get
giving
it.
you any scores. We can go scoreless this week. Actually, no, we can't because I won. It ends with us. Movie.
6
Okay, I
point
didn't win this one.
7.8.
5.
6.4.
Disgusting. I hate it.
Weird Al Yankovic story.
That's probably a 6er.
Even
6.3.
this was flattering. This score was flattering. It was fucking rubbish. 6.9.
Oh wow, that's all right.
Blade.
Well, that's going to be like an 8.9.
7.1.
No way.
Yeah, I only watched it recently. Like, yeah, it was all right.
Do you remember that tune to start? When he walks in like a
Severance.
boat.
People, shut up, Patrick. I'm talking. Severance.
I'll do it in the background.
Severance. That's probably 8.4.
I saw someone sharing that and saying it was fucking amazing, which made me want to watch it.
I highly, highly recommend. In fact, I think I'll watch it again. It's excellent.
Anyway, go on.
I'll watch it on the dodgy
8.7.
Apple TV.
4. Go away.
Up
Oh,
your
your
bum.
man is in it.
Adam Scott.
That's
Now,
who Adam Scott
Three
is.
Body
Do you
Problem.
remember him in Step Brothers?
Jesus Christ,
No.
come on, let's wrap this up. Three
Oh, your
body
man, yeah.
problem.
He was the older brother. Do you remember he pops
Oh
his head up?
yeah.
He
Go
pops
on.
his head up through the floor. He bitches. I don't know, he lifts his shirt. Check
No,
out
I
these
don't, I
abs.
don't remember
And
that
they're
at
not
all.
even him. 3 Body Problem is probably only a 6er as well.
7.5.
Oh, decent.
This is a sure sign that you Googled everything before you came in.
Banshee. What? No, I didn't. Came up as a reminder, actually. Banshee.
I feel like that's going to be good just because Tony Starr's in it.
We love him.
8.1.
8.4.
Oh, nice.
Fuck, it rated really
I
highly.
win.
I must watch that
Hang on
still.
a second.
I'm going to start it as
What
well.
was your series?
8.7. Oh, did I mean 8.7? 0.7. 8.7. Called
She's
Severance.
so humble.
24 episodes in, Siobhan finally wins. Even a broken clock is right twice.
every 6 months, you're like, ha, I won.
Yeah, every 6 months you win. Fair play to you.
Fine, I'm not doing the segment anymore.
Oh, just me and Chris then.
Fine. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm leaving.
Oh, I'm joking. We love it because we love to know what to avoid. Anyway, folks, thank you all. It has been lovely.
Yeah. Has
It's
it?
been some episode. It was some episode educational. You got numbers. You got Siobhan getting angry over her episodes and movies.
Joe, I hope my phone shut off and yours, and I hope it didn't record.
It's
And you're
recording.
going to say, shit, we're going to have to do it again. And do you know what I'm going to say?
Yes.
No.
Did I ruin it for you? Thank you all. Good day to you.
Good luck and thanks.
Good luck and thank you.